Hello and welcome back to another episode of Clarissa Cooks It All. And today we're going to make a mushroom and feta stuffed pork loin with some macaroni salad. Let's get started. You're going to dice up about 3/4 of the mushroom and then one of the onions, one of the celery, and the bell pepper. And then the other celery stick you're going to take and cut into thin slices. Then you're going to melt about 2.5 tablespoons of butter in a pan and add in all of your mushroom, half of your onion, your celery, and then half of your bell pepper. Season this with some salt, some pepper, a little bit of paprika, and some oregano. Cook this all down until all your veggies are nice and tender, and then set it aside to cool. We're going to take our pork loin and start slicing it. We're going to kind of spiral this so that we're flattening it out. So just cut a little bit, and as you're doing it, you're going to gently peel it back. And continue to keep cutting until you have it all pulled out and flattened. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just want it flat enough to where we can add our mushroom and feta mix. Once you have that all cut out, then you're going to go ahead and set that off to the side, and you're going to grab your cooled mushroom mix and add some feta into it. Break up the bigger crumbles and then mix this all up. Once you have it all mixed, it's time to start adding it on to your pork loin. We don't want a real thick layer, but we also don't want a thin layer. You want to kind of have a decent size layer amongst all of this. I was able to put all of the mixture that I made onto my pork loin. You want to leave a little bit of room on the edge where you're going to be rolling it to the end side of it. You want to leave a little bit of a gap there, because as you mix it, some of that is going to kind of push up against, push outside of it. So you don't want to fill it all the way to the end. And then I put mine into my air fryer. So I put mine onto my rotisserie, and we're going to go ahead and tie this all up with some kitchen twine. I ended up having some problems with my phone, and what you didn't see is that I also went ahead and put one long piece around the side, and I kind of twisted it up underneath the other ones to hold it in place. And then we're going to go ahead and throw this in the air fryer. I put it into my air fryer, and I turned it on rotisserie, and I set it for, we did 35 minutes, 30 minutes at 350 degrees. Now in our macaroni salad, we're going to go ahead and cut up our hard-boiled eggs in here. But what we already have inside of here is I use some of the mini shells. And then we have the other half of our diced onion and our green bell pepper. And then it also has our sliced celery already in this as well. Season with a little bit of some salt and pepper. And then the mustard that I used in this was one that I had recently bought from the cheese store. And it is a champagne dill mustard. So we're going to go ahead and use this. And add in your mayonnaise after that, and go ahead and mix it all up. Taste it, see how it is. I ended up adding a little bit more of the mustard into here because I just couldn't quite taste enough of it. And then I also added in some dill seasoning as well. Once our pork loin is done, we're going to go ahead and take this out and let this rest for the same 30 minutes that we let it cook for. After we've let our meat rest, we're going to go ahead and take our rotisserie rod up out of here and start cutting off this twine. go ahead and slice this up into I slice mine into 4 thick slices. You could do yours a little bit thinner than what I did. And here we have our feta and mushroom stuffed pork loin with macaroni salad. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.